We just had dinner on Instagram. I made it over there, and I didn't finish the whole thing because it was so flavorful and so nutrient dense that I didn't need to. I stop when I'm not hungry anymore, and when it's been, that's the water heating for the tonic that we're gonna make together. But basically, I'll tell you what's in it. But when something is so flavorful and so nutrient dense, you just eat less. And after 65 days of eating all raw, no dehydrated foods, I only crave the fresh and vibrant and lovely and flavorful foods. And it's really exciting. So you change your palate. Just a couple weeks, 3 weeks in, you don't crave the things. But you eat this first. This is how you trick yourself. You say, I'm going to eat this first, and I can have anything I want after, and trust me, you won't want anything. Hey, Crystal. So this was dinner. It was, let me wait until the water, it's very loud. We're also going to be going through this bag, which is exciting, and we're going to be making a tea tonic. Hot water, hot Mountain Valley spring water. And I know that Haley sent me this bag. This is Iris Herbals. And we got to give her a shout out. And we also need to follow her on Instagram. She does iridology, Iris Herbals. Heal It All with Love tea. Yes. Yes to that. Adult multi. That seems like capsules that are a multivitamin. She's legit and quality, and I love her. Heal It All with Love tea. We're gonna have that. All kinds of little cutie cards about iridology, and you could see that the health that you're having through your eyeballs. Then we have the adult detox. Oh, so we have multi and detox. So I'm gonna take those. Pretty bag for pretty me. Thank you, Crystal. And then there's two other things. A lip balm, which is so great. Oh wait, oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, that's lovely. Eco-friendly packaging. She does everything friendly to the environment. And this bag is so cute for like my markers or my lingerie or tank tops. Love that. For the people, for the planet. Iris Herbals. Go find them. She does the best castor oil packs I've seen. And this, even her tape is earth friendly. What's in here? Oh, the Heal All Salve. Hey, Ruby Rose, Ruby Dooby. I don't know what's in it but this is Heal All Bug Bites, wounds, cuts, whatever, Heal All Salve. This is good for when I hurt my foot. She sent me some. It's gorgeous. And she makes it. It smells heavenly. I smell mint. This is not the best lighting. We don't care. I do love a good filter, and YouTube doesn't have, I don't know why YouTube doesn't have filters. Maybe they do. So, that's lovely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take my little tea thing, and we're gonna put it in there, and we're gonna steep. We're gonna steep some of the Heal It All with Love tea. Nourishing, strengthening, mineral restoration. I'm gonna guess there's nettle in here. I'm gonna get my glasses. Would it even be a Dara video if I didn't walk away at least once? Talk amongst yourselves. We need smell-o-vision. Okay. Use 1 tablespoon per 1 cup of boiled water. Sit for 10 minutes. So let's do it. Drink 3 cups a day for maximum benefit. Red raspberry leaf, alfalfa, red rose, horsetail, lemon balm, oat straw, milky oat tops, albizia, mimosa bark, marshmallow leaf. Marshmallow leaf is what they use in aspirin, I think, baby aspirin. Horsetail's good. Horsetail and oat straw are good for your skin, hair, and nails. I forget red raspberry leaf, what it's good for. Lemon balm, you guys can tell me. We're good. We are having it. I don't have a scissor in this kitchen, so hopefully, yep, I got it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, this is so up my alley, and it's made with love. I cleaned up the kitchen. It took me 10 minutes, maybe. About 30 minutes on Instagram to make the food, maybe a little less. It was gorgeous. Shoot, I forgot to make a reel of the finished food. Darn. Okay. I like to make it strong. Okay, we're good. 3 cups a day. Hi, lovies. So I wanted to gather here because I know some of us need this community to connect. It makes us feel good, including myself. You could have the worst day ever, like I did yesterday, and crawl under the covers and watch Bridgerton. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. Season 3. Loved it. It was like, but I really haven't done that in like a year. I just watched, binge watched, but I needed it. But I don't today. My positivity kicked in and I got to action. And when I need to cheer myself up, obviously I find gorgeous produce, which is easy here in California, in Venice, and then I make gorgeous food, raw food, and I go for flower walks, and that's all my North Node in Taurus. North Node and Taurus things are nature things, beauty things, food things, luxury things, Earth's bounty things, Venusian, romance. Like, you gotta romance your life. And so that's my Taurus North Node. If you guys need to know, I have a chart to look up your North Node, link below, and it literally is actionable steps to get yourself to your next best place, which is happiness. And I have a 9th house Taurus North Node, so it means that I like to talk about things that weren't taught in school, exploring, studying, traveling, and then because of my Gemini midheaven, I need to communicate that which I'm excited about here and everywhere. I need to use my words. So this is for me and for you. All right, then we're gonna add, ooh, is that very full? No, perfect. I'm gonna cover it so it can steep and be covered. I just cover it with a little pot, a little thing like that, and it can sit while we talk. And I want to see how everybody's doing. Have you had iridology before? I have not. I bet you can do it via Zoom. Detox Tori on Instagram, and iridology with Haley. Iridology.with.Haley. And you can learn about it. Romance your life. You do. If you want romance in your life, there's many ways we can romance ourselves. Dress in something we like, eat food that's pretty, make the house smell good, take flower walks, which is basically me walking around in Venice or Sedona, taking pictures of the flowers and videos. We can anoint ourselves with oils and essential oils. We could take baths. These are all the Taurus North Node things that I'm inspiring you to do. So you do your North Node and you can inspire me. How's everybody's elimination going? Pumpkin seeds get rid of parasites, as does I'm taking on the 2nd round of this parasite cleanse from Purium. Links below for all the Purium. I take amino acids and Purium smoothie, 1 Purium smoothie a day. And I eat a lot of fruit. And I do a lot of walking. Hey, Callie. Romance your life, lovies. So I got the doobie deck out. I'm going to pull a card while we're waiting for the tea to steep. And even if my tea is just honey and all those beautiful herbs, it is considered a tonic. If I blend it with coconut butter, it will be even better. Coconut butter, a pinch of salt, and honey. I didn't locate my Chinese herbs. I did. Oh, cardamom popped out. Cardi. Do you know what she's good for? She's soporific. Do you know what soporific means? It means sleep inducing. She's good for circulation. This is cardamom. Circulation, luck, protection, inner peace, harmony, fresh breath, sleep inducing. We love her. Let's put some cardamom in our tea. Let's do it. It was the first one. She was handy. She helps you sleep. I love that about her. She also will help you poop if you have too much. So is everybody going? Is everybody eliminating? Are you doing home enemas, which I call water rituals, which is very ladylike? Are you, hey Jen, Alexa Smart Flower Remedies. I need to get some. I haven't had them in a while, so I will report back. But she's incredible. She's absolutely incredible, Alexis. I'm getting over a small face rash. Don't know from what. Well, something is disagreeing. Something wants to come out. Our skin is our largest organ. So sauna, hot. Heat yourself up to sweat it out. Castor oil, even though I've heard that castor oil on the face can make people break out, it's only because something wants to come out. Castor oil will pull out anything that exists that doesn't want to be in you. What's your favorite Alexis Smart? I remember Wholehearted was one that I had. I think I need to revisit. I was thinking about that the other day, so thank you about reminding me about dear Alexis Smart Flower Remedies. I love her. I just bought an enema kit, but have never done it before, and I'm nervous. Okay, so here's the tip on how to do it. I don't mind discussing these things because it's you guys, and sharing is caring. So here's how I do it. Fill the bag with very warm water. Place it high up. I hang it on like something on the shower or high up on a rack, because higher up it is, the faster the water comes out. I run a hot bath. I sit in it. I insert the tube. Put some coconut oil on the end or castor oil. Then I fill up just as much, just a little bit, then go, then fill up, then go. When I'm in and out of the bath, and I put a towel on the floor, extra towel, because I'm just getting out of the bath and dripping water. And you don't have to hold the bag for long, the water for long. You don't have to hold the whole bag. You just do it as you're comfortable, and it's normal to get nervous. How to get rid of acne? People are saying castor oil. I'm saying a lot of greens. I'm saying eat raw food. But I can't, I'm not an expert. I think it's hormones. I think if anybody's on the pill, they're going to have breakouts. I know many people who've gotten off the pill and their skin has glowed. So no pill, you guys. Castor oil everywhere. It made my nails are long and strong, and it cleaned them up. I took off the gel nails and my nails were trashed. And I've been using castor oil every night, and they're just healthier looking. It's good for your thyroid, it's good for your face, it's good for your scalp, for growing hair, it's good for getting rid of fibroids. So they say it's good for elimination. Iris Herbals has a castor oil pack that you put it all on you and have it on for an hour or overnight. Wear old clothes, it does stain. I put it on my body, I put it on my legs, I put it on my feet. It supposedly gets rid of plantar fasciitis. And it's just beautiful. You could drink a couple teaspoons and it'll help you go to the bathroom. Only organic, hexane free. I use the Heritage Store, but I really like Haley's Iris Herbals castor oil the best. No dairy. So you guys can give tips. What for an older person? Oh, like you're not on the pill kind of thing. I always think it's liver related, like your liver needs a cleanse. So I would do raw food, Then I would, and then lower the fats. I would do smoothies, and I would do juices. And then you get to do a liver cleanse by, what's his name? I'll always forget his name. Andreas, starts with a V. He has the amazing, it's a book, The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush. That's where you want to get. So you cleanse until you're ready for the liver. I remember I ate raw food and I was doing a series of colonics, and then it eventually led, the way you know that it got to your liver is if bile, yellow liquid comes out, then you know that you are, it comes from a bean. And it has something called, I forget the active component in it, the compound in it. I forget the name of it, but it's incredible. So you can get rid of plantar fasciitis. Put it on your feet. Put some organic socks on. Make sure whatever you put on after the castor oil, there's no plastic pump or anything. It has to be glass bottle. And you want to put organic. You don't want any plastic anywhere near, because the plastic will go into your skin. And Andreas Moritz, thank you, Mimi. Mimi loves Jane. Andreas Moritz has the best information on liver and gallbladder flushes. Years ago, I used to do them regularly, and I remember showing up on YouTube and I looked so skinny, but they were great. That's sweet. Thank you. So now, what are we doing? We're not going to stay on long, but I wanted to show up. Do all the thumbs up, you guys, because it really makes a difference for morale. It doesn't cost anything, but it gives a lot. So I do like to have my coconut butter in my nightly tea. It just gives it body, and I put a little honey, or usually at night I'll use vanilla stevia from Omega Organics, because it is no glycemic. And my coconut mana coconut butter, I was so excited. I found this at Juice to Grocer, so I don't have to pay $10 for shipping. I could just buy it. But they sell coconut mana, which is the fruit and the oil not separated. You want that. Trust me, you want it. You learned of the book from me and I couldn't remember. That's funny. That's so awesome. It was years ago. You've been with me a long time, because I used to do the liver flushes a long time ago. There we go. Ooh, flying. It's so good. You could just take a little bite of it and you'll just be so happy. It's like dessert. So now we've got cardamom. We've got the gorgeous Iris Herbals tea. Love. Give me the love. Has it been 10 minutes? I don't know. Probably not. Can I see how long? Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. So I'm telling you, making a little mess in the kitchen is so worth it, because you are just creating a happy, gorgeous mess of beautiful veggie scraps. Every single day I've been having a clove of garlic and a nub of fresh ginger. It's working for me. I feel like I can ward off evil spirits with all the garlic I'm having. But if you think about it, you're warding off evil microbes. Oh, you do? You find it energizing? Wow, I never noticed that. I hope that's not the case for me. Maybe that is problematic. Okay, we're gonna pour this in. Pinch of salt. Cacao. I've been having cacao and I had matcha late, so good luck to me. A little melatonin though, when on nights like that. I'm gonna fill up my salt pincher. And I can put the jar away. I got the Pink Mountain salt from Cat Beauty Daily. You love Ganesh from Alexis Smart. What does Ganesh do? Obviously, Ganesh clears away obstacles. If you're feeling blocked, maybe. If you're feeling blocked, I can tell you, you're probably not following your north node. Every time I get like south node-y, my karma, I know what it feels like. It feels just bad. There's gifts that we have from our south node. It's an axis. Our north node is our spiritual shining star, our dharma, the sign we're supposed to be in this lifetime to balance out the heaviness of the sign that we've been lifetime after lifetime. For example, I've been Scorpio south node, And there's gifts from Scorpio South Node. We're definitely survivors. And we're seers. It's like oracle. Like you can just see what somebody's supposed to do. But there's a lot of negative, many negative things about a Scorpio South Node. And I can know when I'm doing my gift, and I can feel the cringe of when I'm doing my South Node less than lovely behavior, as I call it. And every time I do an actionable step towards my Taurus North Node, I feel happy. When I do ninth house affairs, I'm happy. And it's the trifecta with the midheaven at the top. And whenever I do this, I'm doing my legacy and my dharma. So, ooh, small pieces of ginger with warm water. I had lemon water this morning, but I think ginger would be really nice too. You know my ginger tea hack where I blend the ginger with the water, I heat it up, then I strain it, and I can keep adding water. It gets the most out of the ginger, the quickest. If you feel self-sabotage, lack of confidence, fear of failure, I gotta get my glasses on. Oh, Ganesh, I see you're describing Alexis Smart's Ganesh flower remedy. If you feel self-sabotage, lack of potential, easily let off course, creatively blocked, benefits, confidence, say yes to things, inspiration, creativity. Who couldn't use Ganesh? Sometimes I feel there's probably one for feeling a little not on course, distracted, easily distracted. I gotta find one where because I'm getting a little distracted and not sitting down with my stuff, but I've been doing a lot of videos and reels. That's good. I'm using my creativity that way. I've had a lot of heavy decisions to make. I've had some heartache. I've had some very big decisions to make. And sometimes when you're in the should I, shouldn't I, do I go here, do I go there, do I go here, and you make a decision and then you're like, I don't know. And you're like, we always reserve the right to change our minds, but it can be draining if we don't. Conviction is the best thing when you know what you're doing and you move forward, but there is no shame in like putting the brakes like to a screeching halt to stop yourself before you go too far and then like, ooh, want to retract. So I need your personal assistant. Do you have a personal assistant? I do need assistance always. There's certain things I should just not be doing as a projector in human design, and I do content. I always say I'm the talent, but if I have to do all the not menial, but the admin things, I have an assistant. But there's certain things that certain people like to do and other people like to do. So it takes a team. It's going to take a team and a village to come out with the whole Doobie universe. This is their debut, but there's a lot more in store. So I will need help for different things. Right now, I'm in just big fat decision making and course correcting some things that I have done. Where you're kind of like, have you ever gotten to the point where you're like, what have I done? What does this mean? And why did I do it? And now what? I've been in that. And that is not an easy place to be. Oh, it's the name of personal assistant. Oh, that's funny. I need my personal assistant. Thank you, Callie. I was like, I need someone here assisting me. I'm doing like editing of my reels, but it's fun. That's so funny. I need like artistic assistance because I have some art projects I want to do with these that require Adobe Photoshop, and I never really got so good at Illustrator and Photoshop. But that's so funny. I need personal assistant. I'm gonna order some. Hey Brandon, tell me, how is Gemini season? Fractured. That's why I need my personal assistant, actually. I have been very Gemini. Michelle, our tarot reader calls it swords energy, where there's just a lot of mental energy and it's exhausting. I wore myself out with it, and then yesterday I had to be like lying down upset. And then I bounced back. I have Alexis Smart told me that one of the makeups, because we have flower makeups, and one of my I think my main one is agrimony, and it's an unwillingness to be unhappy. Literally, that's what I have. That is the makeup of me. That's also my Sagittarius Imamcheli. My midheaven is Gemini. Down at my roots, I have Sag, which is unshakable faith and optimism. It's like uncomfortable for me to be unhappy. You're Gemini, June 5th. So how are you guys feeling Gemini season? Just Brandon, how are you feeling it? It's been good for me putting out content. I keep making reels, and Adam in Hungary is putting them out on TikTok. You guys follow me on TikTok. I have like 46. You could be like OGs over there. But there's reels, but I think he's also posting them here, the shorts. So make sure you like them. He's working hard on those, and he's inspiring me to make them. He was like, you need to make 60 seconds or less, and then I could use high quality videos for TikTok. And that's Gemini, here, there, everywhere. So every time I think I'm going to give up doing this, I'm like, yeah, I kind of can't. That's my Gemini midheaven. John G is in the house. Holy moly. Yay. You guys are my OGs. Roller girl, you turned 59. I'm going to be turning 58. We are in the same turns around the sun boat. Weird. It's a weird, but I don't think we should ever buy into the fact that women over 50, and I've heard somebody say this, where it's like goes downhill, or we're not appealing, or I've heard somebody, it's gotten to me, somebody said it, somebody I know actually warned a woman that was approaching 50 that she should be very careful, because if she breaks up with her boyfriend and she's over 50, it's like non-desirable. And I am here, one of my things is like, I don't think that's a good thing to think. It's not a good thing to think, because we're wiser, we're still amazing, maybe more amazing because of our wisdom. Yeah, that's a sad state of affairs with society. Oh, my tonic. All right, we did it. Let's blend it, because I need to drink it, and I might need to heat it after all of that blah, 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 which is what I'm here for. The blah, blah, blah. We don't subscribe to that. We don't, and I might have a word with that person. What do you think I should say? Vitamix was on high, and I'm super glad the lid was on. Very rude, very rude. And to me, it's sad for that person to have that view. So I was super mad when I heard it, but then I was like, it's just a flare, and it's putting a little more cardamom. It's just because it looks pretty. Look how pretty. Forgot the stevia, and I do need to heat it because I like my tonics hot. So when I see someone's home that's in disrepair, clutter, when I hear news from the outside world that somebody's thinking that, it just, and I say from the outside world because I only commune with people who are like us. However, when I hear things, I'm like, that's systemic. That's came in for me to share, or to inspire me to share that that's not necessarily the case. Just like when I see someone's home that like, oh wow, they're living like that, then it makes me realize other people are living like that. So this came in for me to address. I don't expect to change anybody's mind. What I do expect to do is to remind us we don't need to tank. These are the way mushrooms should be cooked, only and ever. We can look beautiful at any age with good food, body movement, good friends, laughter, creativity, rest. Totally. Yay, Brandon. She's thriving in her something, in her 50s. Clutter is bad for the mind. Food clutter is bad for the body. Food product, bad for the body. I'm obsessed with getting rid of stuff. I don't know how I still am decluttering after all this time. Obviously, I collected things, didn't do it hard enough. I don't know. Still decluttering. All right. We got our tonic going. Yeah. I feel like it was for me to hear so that I could get mad about it, so that I could help change our minds. You live in a historical house with not good storage areas. I live in a 1928-year-old house with no good storage here. So just less is more. I spent years getting this house ready. All of the units could be Airbnb'd so I could just drop my bag and leave and come and go. I did the same in Sedona. You have to get rid of everything. You should get rid of a lot, actually. Just get rid of stuff. You like, Brandon, you like the Astrolife wisdoms I share? Thank you. When something makes me mad, that doesn't happen that often, but hearing this, I was like, what the? That's a terrible thing to think and to say to a woman approaching 50. There's gonna be, did I put, oh, I didn't put, yeah, I did put the stevia in. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a reckoning coming soon. So like, I'm 57 and you don't think I'm sexy? I am not desirable. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be making a baby, but this looks good, you guys. Hot. Oh. There's something about the coconut butter that just does it. And it's just not true. You know, it's just not true. That's all that I have to say. Ain't true. So we have our rose tea, our love tea. Heal it all with love. That just doesn't say it all. That person who said it is going to have a hard time finding a woman, because if you hold that energy and the thought process for women over 50, you're not having the, oh, let me find someone to have a baby with, and then when she gets older, I'm not going to want her anymore because she's 50. That vibe is where you really want a woman wants a man who's like, I want to grow old with you, and every little wrinkle I'm going to celebrate. You know, that's sexy, and that's love. They get hit on more in their 50s. That's great. See, we're sharing what exists. Ooh, we got a North Node question. Yay, Callie. What do I recommend for North Node in Leo? Glamour. Large and in charge. Step out of your comfort zone by ... because all the North Nodes need to step out of their comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone by wearing color, by leading, by breaking through your fear of stepping out front and center and showing yourself. Lead, it's a heart-led instead of a mind-led thing, right? Aquarius South Node is very scientific. It's very like, I'm not gonna like stand out. That's obnoxious to stand out, but actually you need to stand out, and you will never look obnoxious. You will be always doing good for the collective, but you need to jump out there if that helps. Gary. Some women may look old and out of style as they age. It's so true. Like someone could be the same age as me and just look farty because they're just frumping and just like, I don't know how to say it, and that sounds mean, but it's how you carry yourself. It's your face, your mood. I find, and I found this out when I did the life direction specialist training to teach people the formula that I found that helps you get to somebody's soul's wish to help them. And I think I'm going to run another one. Just sign up for my newsletter, and if anybody's interested in learning how to do what I do, please email hello@daradubinet.com. I helped the people get to exactly how they were going to help other people to start. But what I was going to say is that it's I think I was going to say how you carry yourself, the freshness of your mind. This was what it was. I noticed that everybody at the beginning of the class didn't look as beautiful as they did at the end, the workshop. Because once you know your purpose and you get creative and excited and you have a project to work on, it lifts. So what's the person doing? Are they just giving up? Or are they doing their midheaven, their legacy? If you're doing your legacy and you're helping other people, you will maintain vibrancy and youthfulness. What did you miss about aging? Ask me whatever you want. Okay, glasses time. Oh yeah, somebody made a comment, not here, somebody made a comment to a friend of mine that they were like, oh, if you break up with your boyfriend and you're going to be over 50 and no one's going to find you desirable because women after 50 are not, desirable or looked at, and it's downhill. Which, as you can imagine, made me pissed off. I didn't hear it directly. I would dare that person to say it to me, and I might have a conversation. You're a Cancer North Node. My chart in general is not watery. I'm Leo Moon, Leo Sun, Sag Rising, 7th house North Node. So basically Rocky has a Leo North Node, so to step away from being Aquarius is on point and leading with the heart. And then in the 7th house is love and partnership and marriage and partnership, friendships with others, and contracting in with counsel or being a counselor. I'm so glad. Thank you, Roller Girl. I'm 65 days raw. Not 65 years young. It's positive, energy drink, hot tonic, ginger tea, lemon. That sounds good. Gary. Aging is it's not fun. I can't say it's fun, but the game is how high can I feel? How creative, how wise, how it becomes less about looks. Like, I'm not all into the Botox and the things that people do. I have wrinkles. I have, I look older than I did at 47 or 42 whenever I started this thing. But I don't mind so much as long as I look like I have color to my skin and that I am, it's not how it used to look, but as long as I feel my best. So that's my thoughts on it. So Cancer North Node is intuitive, and I would say the biggest thing when I think about Cancer, because I have a Cancer moon, and I make sure everybody's comfortable. Like, if you're in my presence, there's going to be a pillow behind your head and a hot tonic in your hand, and my home has to feel comfortable. And, sometimes I need alone time and private time and cushy comfort time. But the biggest thing I think about is paying attention to your intuition, because Cancer rules the home, like our roots, our actual home, but also our home inside of ourselves. So that's why I'm always so passionate about our home reflects what's going on inside of us, or it's affecting what's going on. We created it, so it's a reflection, but it also further propels the cycle. So it's paying attention to your home, your home inside of yourself. What do you need? How do you mother yourself and others? How do people are walking around not knowing what they even need? Like, they're just so busy. I walk around Venice and I'm like, people don't look like awake or something. I don't know what it is. They look so busy and like shut off in a way. It's very interesting. It is true, Jen. Jen, coming in with the astro, coming in with the power. It said Cappy's age in reverse, so the best is yet to come. I've always been told that. You're right. Like, we go through our hard times in the first half of our life, and life gets easier. Although this week has been one of the more challenging I've had in like 100 years, or 57. Maybe not my whole life. I've had harder, but it's been interesting. That's good. We age in reverse. So I'm a perfect example to lead the way for us all to just be youthful in spirit, not in Botox, with Botox. No judgment if you do it. No judgment. I had this feeling about, oh, my mom was, it could have been, I mean, years ago, maybe when Botox first came out. She's like, let's go do it. So we did it. That's the only time I ever did it. And she was like, we all looked all, you know, whatever. But I was like, there's something about it that makes me think it's going to freeze the muscle. And if you keep doing it, the muscle is going to get heavier. So you end up like opposite from what you want. Like you get a lift, but then maybe it like it's heavy and like hangs. I don't know if that's true. I think it might be. People are burnt out from work and performing and hustling, and especially in our country, there's no relax time. No, I think Jen would agree with this because she was in the life direction specialist. There was something about the revelation of life purpose that made the women look more beautiful. Paperwork brings up your ADD. I think I have it too. I had a friend who was like, Dara, you're ADD. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? She was like, how many times do you burn a pot a week? What lifts you? Lifts your face. Making yourself look and feel better is a lift in natural ways. Oh, it lifts you. You have to keep getting it, and that's why celebs have 2 or 3 facelifts. Does it make your face heavy like I'm thinking? Jen saw it. These women looked like they went from like to like, it was so like the lift, the smile on their face, and the purpose. I think the creativity. 5-day work week is no bueno. If we only work 5, we're always thinking, I should do this, I should do this. And then when we're done doing the work, we got to do the laundry, we got to fix the house, it's like nonstop. Europeans don't live that way. That's why I think getting rid of a lot of your clutter is actually helpful, because everything you own is like work. It creates like its own, got to put it away, got to clean it. So I have a lot to do more. Not a lot, actually. You boiled eggs until the water was gone? I burn pots when I'm heating up tonics all the time. I haven't been making a lot of tonics lately, so I haven't done it. And my trick to that is putting my hot tonic in a thermos so I don't have to heat the tonic. It stays hot for hours and I don't have to. Hey, Timberline, thanks for inspiring us all to keep making good and clean choices after all of these years. So you've been with me all these years? Yay. Look, you guys, do not flagellate or beat yourself up if you make some weird choices. That's not what it's about. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So just do the best you can and get excited about the raw food. I made a bowl and I could only eat that much. It was so gorgeous. Do you guys want to hear what's in it? Chopped cauliflower. I made it into rice. That's how chopped. Tomato. Cucumber. Raisins. Cabbage. Radishes. I cooked mushrooms with ginger and garlic tonight. That was new. Ginger has never been in my mushrooms. And I used olive oil and avocado and a little lemon juice. And it was off the hook. Oh, minced ginger and minced garlic every day. So this has been incredible. But there were years where I was just eating cooked food and rice and gluten-free bread and rice noodles, and it showed up. And I just, one day my stovetop broke. 65 days ago, my stovetop in Sedona broke and was leaking gas. Like I saw, and I was like, oh my God, that's seriously dangerous. So I shut the gas. I would turn it on to heat tonics, but that was it. And then I would shut the gas valve. And I just looked at the stove and I was like, all right, I guess I'm going raw. It was a blessing. I have another strawberry available if anyone wants to get it. Gary, can you ship it to them? Because I am not in Sedona. You guys get a strawberry. It's my shining love. Is it on a barrel wood, like wine barrel wood, oak barrel, whatever it is? It's got a little curve. It's handmade, it's hand cut, it's hand painted, and it's literally the favorite thing in my house right now in Sedona. So you guys get a strawberry or a cactus. I think I might need to get cactus. Gary, I'm going to be in touch. You're so talented. Please, you guys, like, he's not charging like hardly anything for what he's doing, and you're lucky if you get a lucky strawberry. Gary, you're on Instagram, right? Do you want to tag me and I can share? Timberline Topicals, you, Dan the Man, and Dr. Morse have kept me clean and have kept me staying the course. They held, Dan the Man, when I was eating cooked food, held the line, and Dr. Morse. Remember when he used to be like fat and unhealthy looking? He looks lean now. I think he's brilliant, and Dan's brilliant. So I'm with you, and so honored to be with those two. I like them. Can you guys put these comments after? I want to read them later. We're collecting testimonials for my words of affirmation, love language. Herbie always said to me, Dara, if you ever feel down, and you guys, I was so down yesterday. You know I'm down if I can't make a video. I was like, I'm just down. I'm out. I was out and upset, and I just was like, I give up. But Herbie always said, if you ever feel down, Dara, every person that tells you something nice, there's probably 1,000 that just haven't said it, like for how you've helped them. So you guys are saying it, and that's so awesome. I'm really pleased to hear that, Timberline Topicals. If you have something you want us to follow and partake in, let us know. Was there a reason you went off raw? Yes. Yes, there was. Why? Okay, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. I love to cook spices. And I was in the cold in Sedona in the winter. And there's something really nourishing about a cooked ratatouille with wild rice, like gorgeous ingredients. And it's chewy, and you get in the mood for carbs. And once you start eating carbs, it's a slippery slope. You just want them, and that's why. I was not bored with it. It just wasn't, like California produce. And I was also doing other work. I stopped to do my body of work, which was the North Node work. First, I did the Intro to Astrogeography course. So important. Then I did the North Node videos. Then I did the North Node PDFs. Then I did the Midheaven. So I was doing some other work, maybe that required grounding, who knows, because the raw food doesn't allow me to sit, ever. I cannot sit still. I think what I was eating wasn't bad, but this suits me more, if that makes sense. But it depends on what you need at any given time. If you need to write a book, maybe raw food's gonna make you clear-headed, but I remember Dan the Man and I were just up at 7 in the morning and we're off on our bikes. Like, you don't want to sit still. Miss Behaven, you've inspired me to go on a decathlon. Extreme sport decluttering, anyone? Leo Sun, North Node Cancer in the 12th house. So you came in to be highly intuitive and spiritual and magic and psychic. Beautiful. That's beautiful. So you were really a doer. You were like a doctor who cusp on Gemini North Node. I'm not sure what you mean, but let's just say North Node Cancer, you were a Capricorn. You were the great boss, leader, patriarch, dad. And 6th house would be like, you're probably a doctor, lead doctor to many, like the head doctor at a hospital, or like you were just, overseeing people and helping people in a very practical way and bringing home the bacon or the fruit, probably the bacon. Pisces Midheaven, oh my gosh, you have a triple water magical trifecta. It's time for you to delve into things, if you're not, intuition, spirituality, magic, arts, music, dreaminess, glitter, the sea, different frequencies. that the Pisces midheaven, though, that's like tarot readers and psychics. Oh, send me on Instagram, Gary, the cactus ones and the strawberry. Tell me how much the cactus ones are. He makes, I don't know if you saw Crystal, but I have a wooden strawberry that he hand painted for me. It's like hangs on the wall. It could also be used as a tray. It is so beautiful. Bad day, Rocky. Bad. Like the kind where you're like, it's not something happened to me. It was due to choices I've made where I was like, what have I done? And where did I get myself? And like, how do I get myself out of this? It was one of those. I will get a hold of Dara next week. Don't worry, on Instagram. It's a strawberry wooden wall hanging. Painted, hand painted, about this big. It's a strawberry. He painted strawberry on wood and it's carved out like a strawberry. I showed it on one of my lives or more. Love you, lovey, Dara. You're hopping off. See you next time, Jen B. Reach out whenever you need me. We should have a declutter weekend. I have more to do. I'll show up. I'll go live from the studio because I have some stuff to get rid of. Oh, thanks, Jen. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's free and it's good for morale. Have you tried Dan the Man Puridyne products? I think he used to sell Purium. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I have not. I like Purium, and I sell Purium because I love it so much, but I'm sure it's good. Funny you said doctor. I come from a family of 6 doctors, and I'm the only one in my family who chose not to be a doctor, went into the arts. You have done well. I mean, the more you can tap into your spirituality and your psychic nature and your intuition, the better. The cactus should be 60. In fact, the strawberry should be more. He's only charging 30. I think they should be 40. Really? Gary, I'm going to buy a cactus. I also want a lemon. I need a lemon. We should do something together with the doobies. I could put a little doobie hanging off of one. Here we go. Here's Lamona. She's one of my favorites. She's a doobie, and she takes out the trash, literal and figurative. She helps you detox, but she literally helps you take out the trash. Would you guys get it if I said, let Lamona help you take out the trash? Would you get that that means like situations and certain people or jobs? Like, it's not just the trash. Discernment, purification, clean, detox, and immune support. Let's make lemonade out of our lemons, which is what I'm doing today. All right, you guys, I think I've done enough talking. I did Instagram, I did YouTube. You can go check out, please go check out and like and comment on the Instagram video I made because I made the food there and it was gorge. And here's our nighttime with Dara. If you follow me on Instagram and Gary shares and tags me, I will share it. You can also email him. Yes, totally. All right, you guys, I'm good. I'm going to go peace out, clean up. Finally, I like the kitchen tight and dialed in so I wake up in the morning and I feel fresh. It helps my mood. Thank you, loves. I love you too. Big, 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 big hugs. On Instagram, I could go like this and hearts just... Aw, thank you, Roller Girl and Rocky and Callie and Gary. We are a sound loving group. I love us. Seriously. So, more to come. I'll see you guys soon. Buona notte. And get your greens on.